Hello, I'm going to talk about the BoltOps reference architecture today and VPC peering. In another video, we created these three VPCs, a production, management, and development VPC. We created them in a single AWS account, so we took on a one AWS account strategy there. Okay? In this video, we're going to peer them together. And to do that, we're going to go down to the blueprints here, and the blueprint that's actually packaged up with the reference architecture repo actually peers together VPCs across different accounts. We're taking on the one AWS account strategy, so we need another blueprint. So we're going to swap that out. So let's go to that blueprint and then look at the instructions. So its usage is essentially this. You add the blueprint to gem file, you configure some VPC Peer One values, and then you deploy the blueprint. So we kind of need this line right here. We need to swap that out. The code for the reference architecture actually has a blueprint helper method here. So it's actually a little easier. You just type in one there and maybe change this comment to single AWS account setup. Okay? And now we do a bundle update. Okay? And that should get us using the proper blueprint. Okay? And if you kind of go Lono blueprints, we'll show you the blueprints that are available with this infrastructure repo. And you see it's VPC Peer One now. Okay? Now we just configure the config files, and there's a Lono C command that actually generates these starter config files for us, so we just have to type it in. Okay, Lono development environment first, and then the production environment, because we're going to peer the different VPCs together, the development and production VPC. Okay, so that generated these starter files right here, so let's explore them and check them out. So the first one is a development params file, and the second one is a production params file. So parameter files are basically fed into the CloudFormation template and allows you to adjust the behavior of what is created by CloudFormation. And so these are different for production and development. You can see here, the only thing we really actually have to change is actually the scepter VPC here, because these CIDR ranges are actually proper. Let's go grab the scepter VPC, which is the management VPC, and the requester VPC, which is the development, or over here, the production VPC. Let's go grab those values from CloudFormation. Okay, here I'm going to click on development VPC or VPC development and click on outputs right there, and right here it's available. Let me refresh this and resize this a little bit to make it a little bit easier to read. Okay, so first thing is the development VPC. Let's grab that and throw that down here because it's the one requesting peering, the peering connection. And then let's go to the management VPC and grab that value and also plug that guy in. And that's the same one over here on the production one now. Now I'm going to go to the production VPC and then grab the last VPC value there. Okay, so we're grabbing that and we're going to put it over in production. So that is it for the params file. So we're kind of done with the params file. Next set of files though are the variables file. So let's take a look at those variables file and see what that's about. So with Lono, there's a concept called variables. And parameters are just regular CloudFormation parameters that can affect what the CloudFormation template provisions. Well, usually parameters are enough, but sometimes you actually need variables. And variables in Lono allows you to compile basically different templates. So Lono refers to this as compile time configuration, and then parameters are runtime configuration. Okay, and so the compile time configurations here are the variables we need are the request to route tables and the accept to route tables. So let's go ahead and grab them. I'm going to actually put it top to bottom here so we can see them a little more clearly. Okay, request to route tables is the development or production. We basically want this is the development right here. So we just do that. And this one's production. So let's go ahead and grab the development values first. And route tables, we're going to peer all the route tables. Okay, so here we go. There's all the routes for requester. And the scepter is management. So let's just go grab the management route tables right here. And paste those in, and also the same values for this down here. Then the last thing we need is those route tables for production VPC. So let's just grab that and paste that guy in here, those values in here. Okay. Okay, so that gets us what we need. We've configured all our variables and all our parameters, so we're ready to essentially deploy this now. And so we're gonna go ahead and just deploy it to both accounts here, or not both accounts, both we're going to peer both the VPCs in the same account. Okay, so it's just these two commands right here: lono development, lono cfn deploy VPC Peer One development, and then Peer One production. But we're going to use the same blueprint, but the stack names need to be different, or else they will collide. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close these guys off now, and I'm going to run these two commands to peer both the development VPC to management, and then the production VPC to management also. So that is running now, and what's going to happen is we're going to see two new CloudFormation stacks right here, right there, and it's starting to basically create the peering connection, and then kind of setting up all the routes that's necessary in order for the peering connection to actually work. Okay, so that's going to take a couple minutes. So I'm going to pause the video so y'all don't have to wait. So the VPC peering stacks have all finished, both production and development here, and I'm going to just show you, if you look at the events, how long it will take. So it started at 2043 here, and it completed at 2044, so it's very quick. It's like about a minute or 2 minutes there. Okay, and the peering connections are all there now, so we're pretty much set. You can even see the outputs here, and it kind of shows you the peering connection ID right there, just for your convenience there, and all the resources here. It creates a bunch of stuff. Okay, all right, now that's pretty much it. Let's go back to, I guess, the README, make sure there's nothing else. Okay, we're good. Let's go back to the reference architecture just to review. So what we did was we peered the production VPC to the management VPC, and we also peered the development VPC to the management VPC. Okay, and by doing that, we're going to eventually basically be able to treat these guys two right here as one network, and these guys two as one logical network. And that's really nice in case you want to just have like only internal access between these guys two, right? So that's really nice. That's pretty much it. It's pretty simple to peer VPCs together with the blueprint there. So hopefully you found this helpful. Okay, cheers.